Okay, are we live? You're live. All right. So we finally met this Niki character last episode. Yes, you are, Ninja. First one here. How are you doing tonight? Ready for some spark action. That's good. I had a pretty fun day today, honestly. A little different having Wednesday off of work. I stayed to watch the end of the Colorado versus Seattle game for the playoffs tonight. And yeah, the defending Stanley Cup champs might be getting knocked out in round one. Because they lost to Seattle tonight. It's kind of insane. And I played some chess against Monica for the first time in a while. Since I got to a 30 daily win streak on my chess app, Really Bad Chess. I'm pretty happy about that. That was streamed earlier in the server today, so if you want to be there in the server and you want to get notifications on the server about when I go live, just in case YouTube decides to not work and not notify you. Check the description. I always put the link to the server in the description. And yeah, I had a lot of fun playing chess against Monica today. We started off playing randomized chess, just getting up to a more even position, and then once we did, we got it up to... We went 7 games, and it was neck and neck the whole way through. And now we're doing a series. We're gonna do another 7-game series in just normal chess. We got to the 3rd game, and then I had to go. We went out for dinner tonight. So, we're gonna continue that some other time on the server, when I have time. It was a pretty chill day today. So yeah, if you want to be part of those future server streams, the infrequent server streams, whenever I just am in the mood to do one, I always post about it there if I am going live on the server that particular night or day, whenever it is. I think easily my favorite match out of all of the chess games that I played with this woman today is a position that I thought was going to be an easy one, but it turned into this prolonged war of attrition with, you know, she's got like, 4 pawns that are well set up and a queen, and I've got, I think, 4 knights and 2 bishops, and I've got to figure out, like, okay, how do I get this position open? Like, how do I get past this? How do I navigate around her queen? It was very intense. What's up, Underskins? How you doing? You're playing Pizza Tower? I have no idea what Pizza Tower is, dude. I have no idea what that is. So, do tell. What's up, Imprudent? How you doing tonight? No, Imprudent, I'm not doing that tonight. I mentioned it before. That was a one-off thing. That was a one-off thing because part 1 fucked me so hard that I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I am going to do this. The most noteworthy thing I remember was meeting Niki last episode. My god, Niki. She is up to something. And I'm gonna find out what. Onyx, what's up, dude? Alright, so let's see. Sneaky? Spelled with 1K or 2Ks in this mod? Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about this Pizza Tower, because I don't even know what it's about. Like, what even is it? Water bottle cap fill. Alright. Oh yeah, I'm also supposed to do that Stray, 2-hour speedrun attempts tomorrow. And like, you know how I said I was gonna do some practice for that? Yeah, I haven't done that. I've been occupied with other things since that stream, so I have not been able to get any practice in. So it's gonna be gonna make for an interesting stream tomorrow. Anyways, another day in the saddle, he says. Yep, so it's the next morning. Right, we were doing a lot of stuff with Natsuki last episode. So, pretty big focus on Natsuki. I quickly get out of bed and head downstairs to put the cupcakes in my backpack. I move them all into plastic containers and fit them in my backpack. I'm not sure a backpack is the best place to put those, just saying. If I were Natsuki and I saw him doing this, I would scorn him for that. That's how you ruin him. Made my backpack bulky and heavy, but it's the best I could do. I mean, textbooks also do that, but... Use a suitcase? Yes. God. Now I'm just picturing one of those business suits, you know, walking up to somebody with a deal, and instead of, you know, it being a suitcase full of money, you know, they just open it up, and it's a suitcase full of Natsuki's cupcakes. That would be perfect for a mod intro. For, like, you know, the opening with Sayori, when she's trying to coerce him into joining the club. That would be fucking funny. Like, join the literature club. We have cupcakes. I head back upstairs to get changed into my uniform. When I'm done changing, I head outside to meet with Sayori. Yakuza Club. Good morning, Ben. Morning, Sayori. I don't get it either, Onyx. I don't think they understood just how heavy, you know, cupcakes really were. It's like, how many cupcakes do you have to make to where they are the equivalent of lugging a textbook or multiple textbooks around? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. At all. Sayori notices the big bulge in my backpack. Don't go getting ideas, chat. Hey, Ben, what's in your backpack? You should ask. She just seems to know whenever food is involved. No, I think that's just a pretty natural question when somebody sees, you know, a massively stuffed backpack. It's a surprise for the club today. That's right, I think we made cupcakes for, Niki last episode. Play it cool, Ben. Alright, can't wait to see what it is. Whew, that was close. Natsuki would get pissed at me if I told Sayori about the cupcakes. Swap the placement of the comma and the period here, and this sentence would be fine. I think you'll like it. Anyway, you want to head to school? Yep. Once we get to school, Sayori and I part ways. Could do with a comma there. Try to find a good place where I can put the cupcakes. Your locker, maybe? I don't know. Just a thought. I mean, that would, but that would just make sense now, wouldn't it? Can't show them in public or leave them in a cafeteria fridge. Damn vultures of this school would pick them clean before lunch. Decide that I'm gonna keep them in my backpack. What could possibly go wrong? It's really fast paced and I never played Wario Land in my life. Me neither. It's gonna be a bad day for my back. Try me a fucking river, mate. Try breaking down a dozen pallets full of shit at work every day. Don't tell me about back problems. I decide to head to class, so I'm not late. The last class is as expected. Boring and slow. Ugh, the bell finally rings, and I grab my misshapen lump of a backpack and head out with the rest of class. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad, Onyx. I'm glad it worked out. I'm spacing out today. Need to be better about that. However, just as I exit the door... Ben! Oh, hi. I turned to see Niki standing outside the doorway. Hell? Was she just standing there waiting for me? Wow, I'm watching you. But, Niki aside, this music. It's kind of quiet compared to the rest of the music. Listen to that. Nothing quite like the soothing sound of an acoustic guitar. I love it. It is a really dingy-looking art style, with it being the opposite what I've seen of some other games that I've played. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Oh, yeah. Kind of creepy. What time does her class get out? Class is she even in, anyways? Hey, Niki. How long have you been standing there? Not too long. Worried I'd get lonely, Ben? Stop it! You stop that right now! No, I had no idea you were even out here. Figured you'd be in class. Oh, don't worry about that. The teacher let us out early. Which teacher do you have? Come on, we're going to be late for the club. You're deflecting. Okay, she blew that off fast. Yeah. Picking up on the pattern yet. She does this a lot. What's all that, Ben? I hear a bunch of stuff clunking around in your bag. It's a surprise. For me? Ben, that's so sweet. You need a comma right there, and that doesn't need to be capitalized. Well, it's for everyone. Well, alright then. Still, if you helped make something for me, then I can't wait. We just said it's not just for you. Narcissism much? No problem. Decide to leave it at that as we make our way to the club room. When we arrive, everyone else is already here and talking in a group. Natsuki looks straight at me. I give her a wink and motion to my backpack. She picks up on my signal and smiles. I bring my backpack to the middle of the group and set it on the table with a rather loud... This draws everyone's attention directly to the bag. Okay, everyone. I think now's as good a time as any. I understand that Natsuki and Ben have a surprise for us all. Indeed we do. A surprise? Yay! I love surprises! Good lord, Sayori, dial it back a little. You're acting like you just won the lottery or something. That seems like a perfectly normal Sayori response. Nothing out of place here. So I think you're the one out of line here, boy. I don't know what the surprise is, though. For all I know, maybe I do. Maybe I did. Her logic is oddly irrefutable. Well, I guess you got a point, but I'm gonna have to burst your bubble a little and say it's not that. Ah, lame. Yuri chuckles at what must appear like a drunken battle of wits. Her period mouth says the opposite, though. Oh, Sayori, whatever would you do with that much money? I think I'd buy a puppy. Surprising literally no one. Who are you, YouTube comments? You know, Sayori, you're supposed to think bigger with that kind of thing. Do you think Sayori thinks that far ahead? 6 puppies! What in the hell would you do with 6 puppies? I don't know, my grandma has 6 cats. You figure it out as you go.
One for me, and the rest for all my friends. We're friends? Of course. Why wouldn't we be? Good to know.
Smiles at Sayori, who still seems a little confused, but has already moved on to the containers now out on the desk.
Are these more cupcakes? This is better than winning the lottery,
she says. That's our Sayori, queen of priorities. When did this turn into a sitcom? I feel like I'm reading a TV sitcom. Like, seriously. That line right there. That line came straight out of a sitcom.
Yeah, I had a new recipe I wanted to try, and now that we have a new member, it seemed like a good excuse.
I feel like you could do with a comma right here, maybe. But maybe that's just me.
So this is what you two were up to.
Oh, come on. Don't do it. She's gonna fucking do it, man.
At the cafe, you said you were just getting a drink. Sneaky, sneaky.
It'd be a piss poor surprise if I brought it up first chance I got.
A cafe?
Niki cuts me off before I get a chance to keep control of this.
Yeah, I bumped into those two having a cozy little drink yesterday afternoon. You didn't know?
Do you ever think maybe there's a reason you shouldn't say these things out loud? Actually, I already know the answer to that. You have your own agenda, and you're trying to start shit. You know exactly what you're doing, you snarky bitch. I want to punch you for saying that. And no, I'm not sorry.
Ben mentioned running into you, just not where. Oh well, must have slipped his mind.
You cheeky little bitch. Seriously, Niki, are you trying to throw me under the bus? Yes. I'm confident Monica trusts that nothing weird happened, but Niki is really not helping. No. I know exactly what she's doing. And I hate it.
They smell nice, Natsuki.
Yuri must have picked up on the tension. You're a saint, Yuri. These need to be 2 separate words. Because up on and upon are 2 different things.
Yeah, they do. Let me try.
Sayori takes a big bite and gets icing all over her nose. Come on, Sayori. Try a little decency. Sayori sticks her now multicolored tongue out at me before swallowing.
These are the best yet. Thank you, Natsuki. Thanks. I suppose Ben helped a little too.
With that comment, I noticed Niki slowly lick the icing in an oddly sensual way. It's not gonna work, Niki. Keep trying. Maybe I should have saved my comment on decency for her. Yeah. You don't say! It would have probably had about the same level of impact it had on Sayori.
Well, Sayori's not wrong. These are quite excellent. You two did great.
Alright, missing a space there. Monica seems as cheerful as ever. I hope Niki's behavior and comments aren't secretly bothering her. Place your bets. My bet's on yes. I will bet my entire paycheck on it. After the first cupcake, we all go for seconds, of course. It's a good thing we made enough.
Oh my. Thank you for that. I must say, this is a fine new recipe, Natsuki. Good to hear. I guess it's a keeper. Indeed it is. Well, I don't really have anything to top that, so everyone can feel free to do whatever they please now.
Natsuki and I exchange quick nods as we pack up. Mission accomplished. On a full stomach, I take up my normal routine of talking or reading a bit with all the girls. Even Niki, despite her frustrating comments at the beginning of the club. It's strange how she acts different when it's just the two of us. Gee, do you ever think there might be a reason for that? Like she's trying to keep you all to herself. Selfish bitch. Sort of. She doesn't seem to try quite as hard, at least. Kinda reminds me of someone else. Once I've hit up everyone, it's just about time to wrap things up for the day. I wave goodbye to everyone and set off home with Sayori and Monica. After our walk back, I wish both of them a good evening and head back into my house. Alright, now it's time to get to work on... Wait. Do I really have nothing to do? No plans, almost done already, no mental terrorists to battle the moment I close my eyes. Victory! I loudly proclaim this with both arms in the air. Sounds like me when I get to watch a hockey game. Which, probably gonna be me on Friday when Game 6 happens, because it's another late game. It may seem silly, but it feels great to just have some time to myself with no immediate crisis to deal with. So what do? Almost forgotten what it's like to be a normal teenager with nothing to do. Oh, sweet boredom. How I have missed thee. Let's play some video games. There you go. Fire up my game console and just let it go to the first game on my list. At this point, I don't care what it is. I just want to enjoy my state of irresponsibility. Just as I start, however, I hear my phone go off. It's like fate is mocking me, teasing me with freedom, only to yank the chain as soon as I go for it. I consider just ignoring it, but it could be Monica or something important from Natsuki or Sayori. I did tell them that they could trust me and that I'd be there for them, and that starts with answering my phone. I grumble a little as I check the message. Yuri! Wasn't expecting that.
Sorry to bother you, but are you busy this afternoon?
I consider saying that I'm totally busy, but I'm not really gonna lie to her. Not really. What's up?
Would you be willing to accompany me into town? I would appreciate your assistance with something.
Okay, where do you want to meet?
Is it alright if I come by your house?
Sure.
Excellent. I'll be there in just a few minutes.
Oh well, so much for freedom. I turn my console off and change. Hey mate, going out with a friend. That still sounds like a pretty good plan to me. Just as she said, within a few minutes the doorbell rings. I open the door. Sure enough, there stands Yuri. My fucking down key is falling off. Yeah, that's why I have a keyboard made for gaming. Like, I can pull my keys off just like that. They're designed to come off like that. And trust me, I actually have knocked these keys out playing stuff like Sonic on this computer. Like, when I'm using the arrow keys on my Genesis for like my A, B, and C buttons, I have legitimately knocked them off just trying to spin dash, like... Yuri's casual look is always so modest, yet somehow extremely cute in spite of that. Ami! How are you tonight? Hello! Good to see ya! Maybe because of that? Question mark? I don't know what you're trying to say. Glad to hear you're doing well. I had a pretty good day off today. I would say today was pretty nice. I just played a bunch of chess today. That pretty much sums up my day. I got to 30 wins on Really Bad Chess's daily boards, so I challenged this woman to some chess, and it was fun. I streamed it on the server for a bit. I see. Yeah, Munderskins is playing Pizza Tower. Alright. Out of the gutter, dickhead. I'm not sure what he's trying to refer to with this line. If you're going to go for suggestive thoughts, mod, actually make them suggestive to warrant this comment. We're getting back into the realm of me nitpicking everything. That's not where I want to be. Hey, Yuri.
Good afternoon, Ben. I'm sorry to bother you like this.
Please, you're not bothering me in the slightest, Yuri.
Oh, well, then that's good.
It's always amused me how much Yuri's blush is on a hair trigger.
Are you ready to depart then?
Sure, let's go. You're not gonna ask where we're going? I'll lock my door and we head out. So what's the plan?
Well, what you and Natsuki did for everyone today got me thinking.
What, the cupcakes?
Indeed. I realized I also wish to do something to facilitate Niki's arrival to the club.
It's really not necessary, Yuri. I'm sure she gets the point by now. Like, I appreciate the sentiment, Yuri, but I can understand the sentiment, but it feels very unnecessary. This feels like fluff. Oh, good shit, Zach. Good shit. Happy for ya.
If we're really going to move the club forward like you wished, then I need to do my part as well.
That's nice, Yuri. What were you thinking?
Do you recall how we got books for all of us the last time we went to town together?
Yeah, I do.
Well, I think it would be a nice gesture to get something for Niki now that she's part of the club.
Like I said, I feel like all of the welcomes and the cupcakes are plenty. I feel like this is just overkill, Yuri. Good thinking.
Thank you. The problem, however, is that I have no idea what to get her.
Yeah, maybe you should have thought about this a little more. Maybe tried to probe her mind about the kinds of books that she's into. But then again, she doesn't exactly strike me as someone who has reverence for literature, unlike someone I know. And do you think I do?
Well, you are the one who brought her to the club. You've also arrived at the club with her every day since.
Yuri sure doesn't miss much. If she wasn't so shy, she could easily give Niki a run for her money.
I thought you might have learned at least a small amount in that time that would help.
Damn. You really are expecting too much out of this guy, Yuri. Well, honestly, she mostly asks about me. We don't really talk about her much. Now that I know the dimensions of the text boxes, I can make the text boxes anything I want. I'm looking forward to seeing what you do with that knowledge, Zach. Because as they say, knowledge is power. Even when it does come around to her, she seems to bail pretty quick. Maybe because she's fucking terrified of getting past skin deep.
I see. Regardless, I'm sure if we work together, the two of us can find something suitable.
Challenge accepted. We continue on our way to the bookstore.
So where do you think we should start?
Maybe something romance related? I choose to leave out my observations on Niki's apparent penchant for drama. Yeah, she is a drama queen.
Alright, perhaps with an element of mystery, since she keeps her personal life to herself. Yes, I know where to start looking.
And she's off. I've always admired Yuri's passion for literature. Once she gets on a roll, she's practically on autopilot. That sounds like a fun idea, Zach. I say go for it. Much as it would be nice to kick back and play games, I'm glad she asked me to help. This is much better. For a minute or two, Yuri practically hops back to me and holds out 2 books for me.
I've narrowed it down to these 2. What do you think?
Only 2. I admire your sense of restraint today.
Oh, I just,
It's a joke. I'm just teasing you a little. I take both books and read the back covers. The second one catches my eye. It's about a girl who seemingly shows up with no identity and no possessions except a purple necklace. Gee, foreshadowing much? I flip it over and look at the title, Midnight Amethyst. Monica and you are playing a game, and I can just transport the perspective to the game character I'm playing as. That does sound like a really fun idea. Seems appropriate, both for who's getting it and who's giving it. That one.
Oh yes, I quite enjoyed this one. Do you think she will too?
Yeah, even if it's not the fact you took the effort to get it for her is the important part. Remember the first book you gave me? That probably wasn't something I would have picked out on my own. But reading it with you brought us together, which made it special, just for that.
I'm glad you think that, Ben.
She's having trouble with her words, but the smile on her face tells me all I need to know. Yeah, come on, let's do it. She straightens up and nods. She puts the other book back, and together we make our way to the counter. Once we make it outside, Yuri takes a deep breath and turns to me.
You found an appropriate book quicker than I expected. I feared it would take much longer to find the right one.
You at the helm? Nah, not a chance. I think you're giving me too much credit. I would have to respectfully disagree. No one knows books better than you.
Well, I guess I do spend more time with books than other people.
Yuri's thoughts appear to drift off a little. Well then, maybe we should team up more often. You can be the brains, I'll be the brawn. Do we really need that for picking out books? I don't feel like that's something you need muscle for.
Oh my. Are you sure that's a good idea?
Definitely. I'll be Master Chief, valiantly charging in to save the day. And you'll be the Cortana in my ear, making sure I don't fuck everything up.
Oh, Ben.
Nice to see her laugh and smile like this. Even now, she's usually so quiet and reserved in the club room. I'm curious how she knows that reference. She must have read the Halo books.
I suppose I'd have to change my hair to fit that role.
Wait. Wait. You know that game?
In a sense, I've read a few of the novels. I did tell you that I enjoy deep and complex fantasy worlds after all.
Nice. I'll admit, I've played Halo here and there, but since it's a Xbox exclusive, I've never really had the chance to properly play through a Halo game before. And something Halo related I need to get back to someday is watching Red vs. Blue. Oh, that she read the novels? Yeah, I've seen the novels before, so I figured Yuri being Yuri, she's at least read the novels. Sir, I need Pinky. That you did. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Be prepared.
I will be.
Well, since we still have some time, is there anywhere you wanted to go?
Well, the park is often quiet and peaceful this time of day. That is, if you're not busy, of course. I already dragged you out here.
Hey! You didn't drag me anywhere. I wanted to help.
If you're sure.
I'm positive. To the park. I say very dramatically as Yuri laughs again. After a walk involving more sci-fi and video game references than I'd ever thought she knew, we arrive at the park. We find a bench and sit down together. Despite the lively chat on the way over, we sit on the bench in silence and simply enjoy our quiet evening. For who knows how long, Yuri finally speaks up.
Thank you.
No trouble, Yuri.
I don't just mean with the book, Ben. You know I don't go out very much. Truth be told, I didn't just ask you to come out of my house. I didn't just ask you to come because of my unfamiliarity with Niki. Part of the reason is that I often feel stressed in public and around large groups of people. However, if I have a good friend with me, it becomes much easier.
Need a comma right there by however.
It's as if I have someone to help share the burden, even if they don't know they're doing it. I'm very appreciative of what you've done for me.
Hey, anytime, Yuri. I mean that. I'm happy to help you shoulder that burden whenever you need.
I deeply appreciate that, Ben.
Yuri turns to face me directly. Uh-huh. Indeed, Zach.
No, Is that who I think it is?
Wow, how did I know I would run into you at some point? Oh, come on. It's so predictable. Yuri quickly scoots back in surprise and almost falls off the bench. Jesus, calm down.
Hey, Ben.
Niki comes up from behind us. She's still wearing her school uniform. Stalker much? What, were you hiding in the fucking bushes? Did she ever go home after school?
What you up to?
None of your fucking business. Get lost. Well, we were enjoying the quiet evening. I can imagine, Zach. I feel bad. I don't know if she missed my little jab or if she's just ignoring it. Yeah, the fact that she's ignoring it means you need to be a little more forceful with it. Tell her to fuck off.
And I see Yuri's here too. Monica the girlfriend, Sari the neighbor, Natsuki yesterday, and Yuri today.
Yeah, you heard of this thing called friends?
Quite the harem you've got going there, Ben.
What? No! Did she seriously just say that? There's no way Yuri doesn't know what that means. Ha! That would be an amazing... That would be an amazing... That would be an amazing retort. I look over to Yuri, and sure enough, she's gone. She's gone as the red flag I want to plant on Niki's head. She's gone as red as the flag I want to plant on Niki's head. Pretty much. This girl is a menace to society. A menace to me, at least. No, she's destined to be a fucking paparazzi. That is all I see in your future, the way you act. So, why are you here? That should have been the first fucking thing you said. Put her on the back foot. Tell her to get lost. Beat it, you deadbeat.
Same as you, silly. I'm just out enjoying my evening.
Uh-huh. Sure you are. Well, be sure to enjoy it. It's time for us to be off. Yuri silently rises. Rises silently but quickly at my creation of an escape route.
Bye, Yuri. See you at the club tomorrow.
I don't know if it's just me, but that sounded almost menacing. Like she was dangling it over Yuri. Yeah, because she fucking is. She's literally, like I said at the bookshop, she's literally a fucking drama queen. She feeds on this shit.
Goodbye.
Oh, really? I did not know that, Zach. Yeah, now you know what I was doing with last episode, Onyx. You see why I keep saying in the description and shit that she's sus. Like, they're not very subtle with it, no. They make sure you know damn well that she sticks out like a sore thumb. That she's up to something. After we're clear of the park, and I'm sure that Niki hasn't followed us, I gently put my hand on Yuri's shoulder. Don't worry about it, Yuri. Although I don't particularly approve of her sense of humor, I'm sure it was just that. A joke. Yeah, she's... all she ever does is try to provoke people. She's the kind of person that would turn into a paparazzi or a drama channel on YouTube. Because that's literally their entire life. All they ever do is feed on this shit because they have nothing of value in their own lives. It's fucking disgusting.
A joke, of course. Sorry, I didn't mean to freeze up like that. I just left you there to cover for me. I'm sorry.
No, you don't need to apologize, Yuri. That was weird of her to just throw that out there like that. Uh-huh.
But if it's a joke, I shouldn't react like that. Is my sense of humor broken or something?
No, it just means you actually have good taste. Because her taste is fucking rotten. That kind of humor isn't funny. That's the kind of humor that's meant to provoke people. It's like if you want to start a fight, then keep saying shit like that, Niki. That's how you start a fight. Keep saying shit like that to the wrong person, your ass is gonna get punched. Yikes. I'm not sure how to answer this. Well, here goes. Yuri, you just met her. People have different styles, and it might take you a minute to pick up on hers. After all, you wouldn't want to laugh at something serious because you assumed it was a joke. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No question, Onyx. No question about it.
Of course, you're right. That would be awful of me.
Just give it a little time to feel it out.
Right. Thank you.
That went better than expected. Point for Ben. Remember, you can always lean on me a little too if you need help.
How could I forget? You're my Master Chief after all.
And, excuse me. Yuri, and she brought it full circle. Well played, Yuri. Oh yeah. I mean, it was very clear from her design and her attitude that she was meant to be like that. And I will just say, the best part of that mod was the fucking CG where she gets bitch slapped by Kotonoha. That was literally the best part of that mod to me. That was just so cathartic. seeing that moment live. My god. You got it. I'll see you tomorrow, Yuri.
Good night, Ben.
We head our separate ways. Alright, school the next day. I spend most of the school day in a tug-of-war match with my own brain. I just want life to go back to normal. I want the club to grow and continue to be a fun place. It's gonna be hard if I ostracize our first new member. I feel like we're being too suspicious of her. No, you're being suspicious of her for all the right reasons, you idiot. But then, how is it you keep having some kind of problem whenever she's around? Yeah, maybe stop being so fucking naive and just recognize that no, she is the problem. She's not there because she wants to be there. She's there because she wants to start shit with the club. I want to just write it off as she has that clown on everyone's sense of humor. However, she always seems to do and say the worst possible things for whoever's there. It's like she's an animal that can smell fear and is honing in on it. Come on, dude, isn't that a little much? I don't know anything about her. She won't ever talk about her past, parents, where she's from. Nothing. Yeah, because she has nothing to identify herself. She has nothing of value in her life. It's also weird that she happens to always be where I am. She was at the cafe and the park. To mention, she's been outside my classroom waiting for me every day this week. Yeah, you don't think? You're not picking up on the patterns here? You don't think that's just the least bit suspicious? Come to think of it, it's odd that I haven't heard anyone ask about it. Even if they did it behind my back, but they're not. It's like she doesn't even exist to them. Suddenly I think of Yuri. Isn't that often how she feels? Alone, isolated, like no one really acknowledges her presence? Maybe that's what it's like for Niki. Maybe she's just been alone for a long time now, and that she has friends. And now that she has friends, she's overcompensating. However you want to file it, boy. Well, there's one test I can do. I glance up at the clock. Perfect timing. I start slowly packing up my stuff. Once the bell rings, I'm the first one towards the door. If I'm right, once I open the door and turn to the left...
Oh, Ben! Ara, someone's in a hurry today.
God damn it. Did you have to say it like that? I'm not sure why I called this a test. It doesn't really prove anything. Yeah. You're like me at work. Although, she was exactly where I expected her to be. Yep, like clockwork. So she's either a creature of habit or she really is stalking me. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this firsthand. Stop being so fucking naive and recognize this for what it is. This girl is a fucking problem. No way I'm gonna figure that out now. I also have a hunch that if I don't respond to her comment, she'll just go along with it. Come on, let's go.
Sure thing.
Exactly as I thought. Fuck. What am I doing? What exactly am I trying to prove her guilty of? That she's the fucking stalk. That she's fucking stalking you, maybe? Being a diligent club member, staying close to what is likely her only friend in this school. You don't know that. You don't know her. And the fact that she isn't willing to talk about herself should be an immediate red flag, boy. Get a grip, then. No, you! Yeah, you need to get a grip, but not in the way you think. I ought to smack you upside the head for this. So we walk to the club. This line of thought brings me back to Yuri and what happened yesterday. Hey, Niki?
What's up, Ben?
Nothing weird happened between me and Yuri yesterday. Oh, don't give her ammunition.
I know, silly. You already said that.
Being said, I'd rather you not bring it up in the club today. That's not gonna help.
Why not? If nothing weird happened, why hide it?
Because Yuri's not great with that kind of thing.
Because you know exactly what kind of impact it would have. What thing? Aren't you all her friends?
Yes, we are, but that's not the point.
But if you're all friends, why would it be a problem?
Now you know that's a loaded question.
Aren't friends supposed to be people you can share things openly with? Even tell secrets?
Also, what's up, Cerberus? What's up, man?
If she won't do that for you, then that would mean she doesn't trust you. She might not really consider you friends at all.
It's taking all my effort not to snap at her right now. I would have already punched her for saying stuff like that, because she knows exactly what she's doing. What she's saying is really pissing me off, but I need to keep my cool. It's not like that. She doesn't do great with awkward situations, even if it's meant as a joke. Also, you just joined the club. Yuri hardly knows you. Any of us hardly know you.
But didn't Sayori say we were friends?
Damn, had to bring that up. Screw really does keep her head on a swivel. The conspiracy side of my brain is really rattling the cage right now. Yeah, as it should. Sayori's been my friend for a long time, but that doesn't mean she speaks for all of us.
Does that mean we're not friends, Ben?
Tread carefully. I didn't say that, but to be honest, I don't really know you that well either. For once, Niki doesn't have an immediate response. She follows in silence for a few moments.
I want us to be friends.
Good. Then you can start by not following me everywhere.
That actually sounded genuine.
Shit, did I go too far? No, she's a manipulator. Like I said, she knows exactly what she's doing. No, Yuri was my friend first. I don't like playing favorites, but I'm not throwing Yuri's feelings under the bus for Niki. I think that would be nice. So be a friend and do me this favor. She looks at me with a slight and totally understandable look of judgment. It's kind of a guilt trip move, but if she brings up yesterday in the club, I know Yuri won't handle it well.
Alright, Ben, if that's what you want.
Thank you. I try to give her a genuine smile. She seems content to return it. I think this will be okay. I will bet my entire paycheck that no, it won't. When we arrive at the club, the usual scene greets us. It's Yuri's turn to get the reassuring wink as our eyes meet. Blushes a little, of course, but seems confident enough.
Okay, everyone. Now that we're all here, does anyone have anything to start us off for today?
Yuri shoots one more glance at me as if seeking a final boost of courage. I give her a nod, and that seems to do the trick.
I do. Well, Yuri, this certainly is a pleasant surprise. What did you have? Well, it's not necessarily for the whole club, but since we have a new member...
that comma is unnecessary. Also, get rid of that period and move the comma from since right there.
Since we have a new member, it seemed appropriate to get her a book, just like I got one for all of you before. Yuri! That's so thoughtful! I hadn't even considered that.
Could do with an exclamation mark right there.
It's really not that much. I hope you like it, though. Consider it my way of formally welcoming you to the club.
Yuri quickly looks over at me to make sure she did alright. I give her a thumbs up from behind everyone's backs and she smiles.
Oh, that's nice of you, Yuri. This looks good. How did you guess what I'd like? Oh, that must have been what Ben was.
She quickly clasps her hands over her mouth. God damn it. Yep. That was not a slip of the tongue. That was a deliberate act. I fucking told you. She knows exactly what she's doing. The rest of the club shoots confused glances between me and Yuri.
I didn't know you went with her to pick it out. That makes sense, doesn't it? After all, Ben was the one who brought her here.
I can see the panic setting in on Yuri's face.
Sorry, I forgot about that. I, just thought that,
Yuri seems to be indirectly speaking this to Monika, although she isn't actually looking at anyone.
I don't really see why it matters. So Yuri and Ben went book shopping. It's not like that's a big deal.
Finally, the only fucking person with common sense in the room. Thank you, Natsuki. Telling it like it is. This is where you need to step up, Pinky. This is your moment. Tell her off.
No, of course not. After all, they did that last time, didn't they?
I hear Monika trying to maintain confidence, but it seems she's not sure how to feel about me and Yuri going out yesterday. Shit. Should have texted Monika about it. I was so caught up in Yuri suddenly asking to come with her that it slipped my mind. Stupid.
Right, so it's fine, isn't it? Now everyone has books. Let's just get on with the club meeting.
You can hear the haste in her voice as she says that. Clear Natsuki sees what's going on and is desperately trying to move away from it. No, she's telling it like it is, so that a certain somebody gets the fucking point.
Yeah, we're all good here, right? Of course we are. Why wouldn't we be?
Seems Monika's back on track. Maybe we really are fine. I'll talk to her after the club.
Sorry about that, Yuri.
Damn it. I've been focusing on everyone else's reactions that I forgot about Yuri.
I promise, nothing happened. It didn't. I never said it did. I'm not bothered by it.
Not sure how much of that is truthful and how much it's just meant to calm Yuri down. Probably a little of both. Yep. Took the words right out of my mouth, boy.
Right. I'll be right back. Feel free to carry on without me.
Yuri quickly rushes out of the room, probably off to the bathroom. Damn it. Knew she would lose it if Niki brought it up in front of everyone, especially Monika. Suddenly, I feel a little tug at my sleeve. I look over at Niki, trying to speak in a hushed voice.
Sorry, Ben.
It just slipped out. I ought to smack you upside the head for saying that. You knew exactly what you were doing. Cocky little bitch. And no, I'm not sorry. She deserves it. Yeah, there you go. Give her the evil eyes. I just stare at her. I'm not sure what to say. Don't say anything. Just give her the evil eyes. I see right through you. I know your type. And I don't like it. Maybe it was just an accident, but she sure doesn't seem all that sorry. No, it wasn't an accident. She's not sorry. She's sorry she got fucking caught.
Is she alright?
Yeah, Sarah, I think she'll be fine. No one else in the club looks all that convinced. Why should they? It's been a while since Yuri just up and left like that. I hear a strange sound and turn to my side. Niki is reading the book Yuri gave her, humming a little tune to herself. This right here. This says everything you need to know about Niki, guys. She caused that fucking scene. She knew exactly what she was doing, And now, she's in her own little world. She doesn't have a fucking care in the world. She knows exactly what she's doing. And she does not care. Because all she cares about is herself. Makes me sick. She's seriously over it that quickly? The literal... Wait, what if she's trying to push things back to normal? No. Stop thinking like that. Get it through your head. Maybe if Yuri comes back and sees Niki reading the book she gave her, it'll make her feel better. Maybe, right? I mean, I've already noticed that Niki is very sharp and seemingly good at reading people. Yeah, she is. She knows exactly how to... She knows exactly what buttons to push. Well, it's a better plan than anything else tumbling around in my head right now. Let's just do our own things for now. When Yuri comes back, it'll be relaxed and quiet. Just like she likes it. No, I don't want to drink. I have a feeling that would only end in tragedy. And me waking up everybody in the house with my mad ramblings against her. This seems like an agreeable solution, as everyone goes off to their respective positions around the club room. Yuri will be fine, I think. Yuri eventually returns to the club. Siri is the first one to notice and quickly looks to me and nods her head in Yuri's direction. I nod in return and we both get up and head towards Yuri. Everything all right, Yuri? Oh yes, of course. I apologize for that. I just overreacted a little. I'll try to stop that. Ugh, excuse me. I'm not sure if I'm buying this. She looks fine, and I don't really want to call her out in front of everyone again. But at the same time, you can't just let this shit slide, because it's gonna keep happening if you don't do something about it. Well, if you're sure.
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you both for asking. I'll just go and read a little for a while, if that's fine. Feel free to join me whenever you're ready, Ben.
Of course, I'll be there soon.
Very well, if you'll excuse me.
Well, she seems normal. I'll look over to Sayori. The looks she gives me tells me she isn't convinced either. Suddenly we notice Monica approaching from behind us.
Is she alright?
I quickly glance at Sayori. Do we say she's fine or give voice to our collective doubt?
Yeah, she's fine. We're all good here.
So that's where we're going. I don't like being dishonest with my girlfriend, but it seems like something Sayori and I need to discuss first. With Monica seemingly satisfied, we return to our regularly scheduled programming. I do make it a point to go and read with Yuri before the club ends. She doesn't give me any pause or reason to worry during her reading. I feel a little better, but only a little. As we pack up to head home, I notice Monica's still working at her desk. Hey Monica, you coming?
Huh? Oh, is it that time already? Sorry, Ben, but there's something I wanted to finish up. You guys go ahead without me. I'll lock up everything.
I have a hunch she's not being entirely honest, but I needed to talk to Sari alone anyways, so... Well, if you're sure, we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, President Monica.
Okay, I don't think these files mean anything in the characters file, but... I do not like the idea of leaving Niki alone with Monica. So excuse me for a moment. As I make a just-in-case file the second time. Alright. Good? We good. Sayori's ever-cheerful attitude brings a smile to Monika's face.
Of course. Good night, everyone.
As we leave the club room, Yuri is unsurprisingly the first one out. Niki trots out shortly after, still humming. Alright, good. Get going.
See you tomorrow, Ben.
Yeah, see ya. Natsuki shoots me a concerned look as she begins to exit the club room. Not sure what to say, so I simply put my hand on her shoulder and nod. Fortunately, she seems to get my intended message and turns the nod before walking in the opposite direction. It's still odd to see Natsuki trusting me so implicitly, but she did trust me with at least part of the truth about her father, because everything else is petty shit compared to that. It turns my stomach to think that's where she's headed back to right now. Stay strong, Nat. However, that's something I can't tackle quite yet. I motion Sayori to follow and head out. It's a little while before either of us say anything. So, what do you think? You think Yuri's alright?
I mean, I want to believe her, but she left so suddenly and looked so upset. She didn't say anything to you yesterday, did she?
No, nothing that worried me at least. Quite the opposite, really. She seemed happy. Yeah, she was. She thanked us for such an enjoyable day out. Because it was. At least until...
Until what?
You know what. Niki found us together in the park.
I see.
Nothing happened between us.
Of course it didn't. I know you wouldn't do something like that to Monika.
Guess I forgot Natsuki's not the only one who trusts me. Thanks, Sayori.
Don't mention it.
No. I stop walking. Sayori stops to look at me. Sayori, it's important knowing I have people who trust me.
Well, of course. You know what's best, right?
No, I don't. Just making this shit up as I go. I don't know anything. Clench my fists and go silent. Didn't mean to yell. It's just... It's what she said last time. Before she... Seems like an eternity of silence, but was probably only a few seconds. I feel Sayori's hands are on my own. They gently but consistently squeeze until my fists relax.
You're right. You don't know everything. I shouldn't have brought that up. You know what you do have? Determination.
Gee, where have I heard that before? Thanks, Sayori.
If you had given up, I'd be dead. Yuri would be dead, and what's left of this place would be an absolute mess.
What have I really done, Sayori? Apostrophe S, not needed. What have I really done, Sayori?
You've done everything, damn it!
That snapped my head up. Sayori doesn't raise her voice much, let alone curse in any capacity. Everybody, this is a code 3. Sayori has cursed. This is real. This is real shit.
Sure, there's been mistakes, but you can't give in to those thoughts. Not now. I won't let you.
I bring my arms up and pull Sayori close. That's right. I made a promise that I would reach out to my friends to solve this. It didn't end with the nightmares, so that promise still stands too. Sayori and I break apart. Thanks for that, Sayori.
Sorry for yelling at you.
No, it's okay. I needed it. Figure this out, but we need to do it together.
Right.
I hadn't realized how long we'd been going, because we've already arrived in front of our houses. So,
you should come over.
Ugh.
We're not done yet.
Guess that settles it. go back to Sayori's place together. I consider texting Monica to be safe, but then think about what Sayori said. I need to believe Monica trusts me in the same way. I need to. Once we get inside, Sayori excuses herself to the bathroom to change out of her school uniform. I go up to her bedroom and sit down on the bed to wait for her. We do this all the time. Sayori and I used to have sleepovers and hang out all the time. We went in and out of each other's houses like we were family. Why does it feel so weird now? Why does it feel weird now? Because you just know that bitch Niki is waiting to catch you and make a scene out of it. That's why. Because I saw her die in this room, the nightmares made sure to replay that over and over in my head. Just as I start spiraling down that path, Sarah comes into the room. Just seeing her alive helps to pull me from the abyss. She's still alive. That's what matters.
Ben?
Yeah?
We need to talk about Niki.
Yes, we do. Fucking Christ, we do. Lay it on me. Shit. Wasn't prepared for this. I'm fucking ready to start railing against her. So... let's hear it, Sayori. Let's hear it. What do you got? Even the eternal mystery of Yuri's mind is a more welcome subject than this. If I can't talk about it with Sayori, then who can I? Alright, go ahead. Let's hear it.
I've just had a strange feeling about her ever since she joined.
Welcome to the club, Sayori.
She seems like a normal girl. Something just feels off about her, and I can't place what it is.
Is it the fact that she... Is it the fact that she will not tell anyone anything about her? Is it the fact... Is it the fact that she's so secretive? Is it the fact that she does everything in her power to try and embarrass and humiliate each and every one of you? Is it the fact that she goes out of her way to try and cling to me like fucking glue? Is it the fact that she is trying to erode the trust that the five of you have in each other? Gee, need I say more? I can keep going.
And on top of that, this is the second time she's caused a problem in the club by talking about stuff she shouldn't have. I saw that she apologized to you specifically earlier. You asked her not to bring up your outing with Yuri yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah.
Do you really think it was an accident?
Give this girl a fucking medal. Give this girl a fucking medal. All the head pats for Sayori, chat. All the head pats for Sayori. Somebody gets it. Somebody knows what's up. Honestly, I don't know. I'll tell you my answer, boy. No! Like I said, she knows exactly what she's fucking doing.
Yeah, me neither. That's what bothers me. None of us know anything about her. Doesn't it seem a little strange that right after we fix everything, this girl comes in and now everything's weird again? Damn it! Yuri backed me up when we talked about this with Monica. I was hoping she would ease my concerns, not aggravate them. Is she wrong? She's echoing the other side of my own thoughts on this Niki situation. Yes, the part of your brain you should be using a little more in this situation. So, what do you think?
I don't know, Sayori. You all already know what I think. One hand, you're absolutely right. She shows up out of nowhere and has been acting more than a little strange. But on the other hand, for all the shit we went through, what wouldn't seem strange? We agreed that we couldn't tell anyone about what happened because they wouldn't believe it. Doesn't that go both ways, though? We've been hip deep in crazy shit for so long, do we even know how to deal with normal people anymore? Dora takes everything I said and sits down on the bed next to me. Are we the crazy ones?
No. No, you are not.
Everything you are seeing is exactly as it is. Don't trick yourselves into believing otherwise. I didn't say that. But you're right. We've been dealing with things everyone else would think are impossible. Maybe that's had consequences of its own. Yeah, maybe it has. What follows is several minutes of silence. Sayori finally speaks up. What do you think we should do? How would I know? You've gotten us this far, haven't you? Not by myself. Exactly. That's why you're not by yourself. I look up to see one of Sayori's famous smiles. Thanks, Sayori. Anytime. She rests her head on my shoulders as we slip into another interlude of silence. Sayori is once again the first to break it. You know what I think? What's that? We should take a break. Break? I didn't realize we were doing any work. We're working our brains! Sayori energetically jabs both of us in the head. Okay. And how do you plan to give us a break from that? Or give us break. You're missing an A. You're missing a letter. Let's watch a movie. Sounds good to me. Yeah. Oh, I just saw a new one came out that I wanted to watch. Give me a second. Sayori turns on her TV and begins flipping through the recent movie releases. Alright, I'm gonna stretch real quick. I get up and walk around the room a little. It's a good idea. I'm sitting for a while. Get up, stretch. I'm gonna get up. This is some very emotionally provocative writing, I have to say. Make my way over to her window and look out at the street. I suddenly noticed something peculiar. There's someone moving towards my house. Enhancing. Is that Niki? Are you fucking kidding me? Like clockwork. Telling ya. Like clockwork. She followed me home? Or did she follow Sayori since we live so close? Neither one is a comforting thought. I'm noticing she's still in her uniform. Does this girl own any other clothes? Shit, what do I do? Sayori's still concerned with the TV for the moment, but that's not gonna last long. In a panic, I quickly close the blinds. Ben? Is something wrong? No, it's for the movie. The movie? Yeah. You don't want any outside light glaring off the TV, do we? Oh, right. Good call. Alright, let me check, Onyx. What do you got for us? Ah, yes.
All the head pats for the bun. All the head pats. Head pats for Sayori, chat. Head pats for Sayori.
You know me. I'm on top of this.
Yep.
Sayori and I sit down and start the movie. Apparently titled Blue Skies or something like that. Hey, I get your reference. Apparently she gave me a synopsis of the plot earlier, but I was too busy with what I saw out the window to listen. What the hell is she doing there? What's she gonna say tomorrow when I don't answer tonight? What the hell am I gonna say when she admits she followed me home? Assuming she even admits it and doesn't throw some cryptic bullshit at me. Sayori's doubts are seeming more plausible every second. Yeah, you should have been considering this stuff days ago. She's a fucking stalker. I try to push this out of my mind as Sayori and I watch the movie. That was the point, after all. It takes a while, but eventually I'm able to distract my thoughts for a while with the TV. As usual, Sayori falls asleep on me before the movie's over. After it ends, I pick her up and put her to bed. Peek out the window to make sure Niki is gone before I leave. Alright, sounds good, Onyx. You have a good one, man. Thankfully she is, and I make my way home and to bed without further incident. "6:15 a.m. Uneasy would be the polite way to describe my sleep last night. Here I thought things were gonna be okay with the club and with Niki. Then in one night, Sayori switches teams and Niki shows up at my house to rub salt in the wound. Why was she here? How does she know where I live? What is she going to do, knowing Sayori and I are neighbors? All rational questions. These are the questions I struggled with all night. I clearly failed at answering, so now they're back for round 2. As I feel the frustration crawling back up to the front lines, my phone chirps next to me. Text from Sayori. "Good morning, Ben. Sorry I fell asleep on you last night. I swear it was an accident." A smile finds its way onto my face. Sayori has a way of cheering me up just by being Sayori. It's fine. If it really bothered me, I'd have stopped agreeing to movies with you a long time ago. Nini. You know I'm right. Anyway, what's up? You need something?
Yeah, I do. Could I come over before school? We didn't have a chance to finish our talk last night.
I knew this was coming. It certainly wouldn't hurt. Sure as hell didn't make any progress working it out on my own. Sure, I'll get breakfast started for us.
You're the best, Ben. I'll get dressed and head over.
I hop out of bed quickly and get dressed, brush my teeth, and head downstairs. Sayori always takes forever to get ready, so I have some time, but plenty of things to do in that time. There wasn't a whole lot in my fridge for breakfast. I really need to go to the damn store soon. As soon as I get everything going, I hear a knock at the door. I quickly rush out of the kitchen to unlock and open the door for Sayori. Morning, Sayori.
Hey, Ben. Sorry for springing this on you so early.
Don't worry about it. You're always welcome. You know that.
Thanks.
As Sayori comes in and I shut the door, a thought hits me. It's a damn good thing I locked the door last night. I'm not always the best about remembering that. Would Niki have just welcomed herself in if it wasn't locked? She seems like the type. She's the kind of person who makes damn sure to remember you lock your doors. I never saw her trying the handle, but I wasn't watching her for very long. Should I tell Sayori about that? Yes. I really don't want to worry her, but this could be a problem. She could be at risk.
Yeah, you should tell her. This is important.
I returned to the kitchen to find Sayori hovering over the cooking breakfast with hungry eyes. Hey, get back, you. I lightly smack her with the dish towel.
Don't scare me like that, Ben. I didn't touch anything.
Thinking about it, weren't you?
Of course not.
I raised my eyebrow at Sayori.
Okay, maybe a little.
That's what I thought. Sit down and I'll get it to you in a minute. Sayori moves over to the table and sits down as I finish preparing.
So, what do you think we should do about Niki?
Axe her from the club. Straight to the point then. I don't know, Sayori.
You think she's fine?
No.
I don't know. I'm conflicted. Yeah, me too.
I finish the breakfast and distribute it equally between 2 plates. I bring both to the table and slide one to Sayori as I sit down.
Thanks a bunch, Ben.
Don't mention it. We eat our meal in silence as we mull over what to say next. Even after we finish, there's a minute or two of quiet as we mentally flip a coin for who's going first. You should know, Niki was here last night.
What do you mean?
I saw her at my door from your window last night.
You did? Is that why you closed the blinds so suddenly?
Yes. Sorry I lied to you, but I didn't want to freak you out.
Did she try to break in?
Doesn't look like it. My door was still locked when I came back.
Did she leave anything?
Not that I've found.
Then what was she doing here?
I really couldn't say.
What should we do?
Here's a thought. Grill her about it at the club. Put her on the goddamn back foot for once. I think we should ask everyone about their thoughts on this. No discussion needed. Just go to the club and point blank ask her about it. No need to be subtle with this. Just, yo, what were you doing at my house last night? That's all you need to say. We're in this together. You need to make decisions like this the same way.
Yeah. I think that would be best. But how? The only time we're all together is the club, and she's there too. Oh, let's call Monica. She might have an idea.
Sure. I dial Monica's number and put her on speaker before setting the phone down in the middle of the table.
Hey, Ben. Good morning.
Morning. Sorry about this, but we needed to talk to you about something before class starts.
We? Wait, am I on speaker?
Yeah, Sayori's with me.
Good morning, Monica. Sorry to bother you. It's alright. Good morning, Sayori.
So, me and Sayori have been talking about Niki. Oh, her. Sounds like Monica knew this was coming. Suppose she's the one who raised doubts in the first place. We were at a stalemate with our opinions, and we wanted to ask the rest of you.
I see. That puts the club out of the question. What about Ben's house after the club?
Sayori and I nervously lock eyes. Yeah, about that. Sayori and I were talking about this together yesterday, and I saw Niki come to my house.
What? Did you tell her where you live at any point?
No.
I didn't either. So if we all go back there, she'll probably spot at least one of us and get suspicious.
Exactly.
I see. Let me think. What if we tricked her? Tricked her? What do you mean by that, Monica? After the club, we all pretend to leave. We then double back to the club room after someone confirms she's left the school. I don't know, Monica. Do we really have to go that far? What if we're wrong? What if she's fine? Are we really going to just lie to her like this?
I'm not a fan of how dirty this feels either, but it would work. No, Monica, you need to be more clever than that. You need to be more clever than that. What you should do is pull up a map of where everyone lives and find a place that's kind of along everyone's routes and have everyone walk home their normal routes up until the point where they need to go to the agreed meetup place. So it would give off the impression that they're following their normal routes until everyone converges on the same location. That's what you need to do. You need to think these things through. You want to outwit your opponent. Leave no stone unturned. You have to think of everything.
I'm sorry, Sayori. I don't like it, but if we all have the same concern about her, then that can't be a coincidence. And if she's upgrading to stalking now, this could be a very serious issue for all of us. I think our safety should come first.
I agree with Monica. Play it close to the chest until we know more. Sorry it takes a minute to think this all over.
If you two are sure that's what's best, I'll go along with it. Alright, I'll see you both at the club then. Be safe.
You too, Monica. We'll see you later. I hang up the phone and get up from the table. Come on, we should get to school, Sayori.
Yeah.
The walk to school is silent. Clearly Sayori isn't big on this type of thing. No, I'm not either. I don't like stuff like this. Not that I blame her, but it's our best option right now. Just before we get to school, however, Sayori lets out a worried yelp.
Crap, what about Yuri and Natsuki? How are they going to know the plan?
Whoops, spaced on that. I'll take care of that. I'll let them know when we sit down to read together.
Oh yeah, I guess that'll work.
Just make sure you don't act suspicious or let anything slip.
I won't.
Alright, see you then. For obvious reasons, I'm not focusing much during class. I'm the one Niki likes to spend time with, so the real pressure not to slip up is on me. Maybe I should just confront her directly? Skip over this behind closed doors bullshit. Yeah, that's what I would do. If she's standing outside the door to the left where she has been every fucking day since she joined, yeah, just give her the evil eye and say, straight to her face, stone cold, what were you doing at my house? No, I can't do that. This isn't just about me. She at least knows where Sayori lives, and since she's been dogging me all week, she might know about Yuri and Natsuki as well. No, I need to just play it cool with her for now. Class ends, and I wait for the mob to clear out before I leave. As soon as I do, there she is, right where I expected her to be. Hate your smug fucking face. Seriously, how has no one commented on this yet? Is she like a ghost? No, that's ridiculous. How could I and the other girls talk to her then?
Oh, hi, you, Ben.
Hey, Niki, what's up?
You look a little rough around the edges. Did you get enough sleep last night?
Is she seriously gonna go there? Alright, two can play at that game. Yeah, I slept fine. What about you? Do anything exciting last night?
Not really.
Just went out for a walk. A walk, did you? A walk to my fucking house? Couldn't sleep?
Nah, it wasn't that. I guess I was seeking something. Something important.
Like what?
I'm not sure. Well, more accurately, I guess I know. Or I'm pretty sure I do. It's just hard to explain right now.
Did you find it?
Afraid not. Guess I was looking in the wrong place.
Guess so.
Well, best of luck on your search. Thanks, Ben. I'm sure I'll get it soon.
We're speaking in ever-tightening circles. I need to bail before they form a noose. Thankfully, our talk has finally brought us to the club room. I enter the club and see the usual 4 smiles. However, this time, I know 2 of them are fake. Now I just have to go ruin the other 2. Christ, I hate thinking about it like that. Cut the emo shit, Ben. Then again, this is a literature club with poetry and everything. Wonder if my hair would look good all black. No, stop. Focus. After the customary greetings and such, my plan is officially set in motion. I first head over and sit with Yuri.
Good afternoon, Ben. How are you today?
I'm alright. What about you, Yuri?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Even after yesterday.
Yes, I promised that wasn't a problem.
Well, with Yuri and I in position, I quickly glance over to Niki to see her focusing on writing something. Now's my chance. It's actually what I wanted to talk about.
Ben, I appreciate your concern for me. Really, I do, but I swear I'm fine.
Well, that's good to hear, but I was actually talking about her.
You mean Niki?
Yeah, we need to have a talk about her. All of us.
Are you sure that's necessary? Aren't you the one who vouched for her in the first place?
Yeah, things have changed since then. It's not just yesterday. You remember the park?
I thought you said that was a joke.
I might have been wrong.
What do you mean by that?
A number of things we need to say. We need to have an open dialogue between all of us.
Surely you don't plan on doing that with her in the room?
Of course not. I already talked to Monica and Sayori. We have a plan. Club ends. We'll all go our separate ways, but none of us actually go home. We'll stay in contact via text. When someone confirms Niki leaving the school, we'll all come back here.
That's awfully dishonest, isn't it?
Yeah. For what it's worth, I don't really like it either. However, it's the only option at the moment. Bullshit. There are other options. This is just the best you came up with in the moment. I need to ask you to trust me on this, Yuri. Yuri lets out a deep sigh, but gives a soft smile at its completion.
Of course. I trust you implicitly, Ben.
Yuri's, missing an S there. Shyness can certainly be cute, but it's these rare moments of confidence that I love the most. Thank you, Yuri. Yuri and I read a little more in silence with smiles on our faces, confident in the strength of the trust we share. Eventually, we reach the end of our chapter for the day, and I bookmark it and stand up. I then head back to the closet where Natsuki is already in position under the window.
Ready to keep going? This is one of my favorite chapters.
Sure am. Once seated, I again look up to Niki. This position, she can't even see us. Perfect.
Ben? What the hell are you looking for? The pages are right in front of you. The pages are right in front of you, you know.
You need another U, or just cut no? I know. There's something we need to talk about first. Natsuki shifts a little.
Okay. What do we need to talk about?
Niki.
What about her?
You of all people should know. Well, there's actually a number of things. That's why we need to have a discussion. That's why we need to have an open dialogue about this.
But she's part of the club now. Are we supposed to just ask her to plug her ears or something?
No, but I'm amused that was your first thought.
Okay, smartass, what's your plan then?
Well, it was actually Monica's idea.
Makes sense. You're hopeless at plans.
Excuse me, little Miss Cupcake, what about the fireworks? That was my idea.
A plan you were late to.
Damn it, are you ever gonna let that go? No! No, she is not! Nope! As I thought. Anyways, after club is over, we'll all pretend to go home. When someone sees Niki leave the campus, we'll all circle back.
I guess that could work. I've seen her walk home in the same direction as me before, but we've never talked. I can let everyone know once she's off.
Perfect. Just make sure you don't make it too obvious when you go back.
I know that, dummy. Being short has some advantages, at least.
Which I'm pretty sure are immediately cancelled out by having bright pink hair. I feel a swift elbow to my ribs. Sorry.
That's right, I'm a pro. How the hell do you keep forgetting?
One of my many flaws. Let's read, shall we? Should be a period, not a comma.
Sure.
The mood quickly lightens as Natsuki and I begin laughing at the chapter unfolding before us. We're done with some more expressions from Natsuki there. I can see why it's one of her favorites. Quite good. Once I finish, I make sure to visit the rest of the girls. Made sure to keep it calm and casual. It's hard with Niki, but I made it work. After Monica and I talk for a suitable amount of time, I nod and she stands up to address the room.
Okay, everyone. Let's call it a day, alright? I'll see you all again here on Monday. Yeah, I can't wait to see you all again.
Gee, this doesn't scream obvious plan as obvious. You don't normally announce yourselves like this.
Well, I'm sure you'll get your wish soon enough.
Yeah, nice hint, Natsuki. Cool it, Nat. I shoot Natsuki a loaded glare and she smirks in response. Niki is already halfway out the door, though. After she leaves, Yuri and Natsuki briefly look at me as they leave. Give them a reassuring nod and watch them split up and take different directions. That's good. Even if Niki changes her route, we have someone to spot her either way. The operation has begun. Operation? What are we, SEAL Team 6? Who am I kidding? Irrelevant. We got a plan, and we need to stick to it. Yes. That is the answer to your question, Omega. How are you, by the way? Sorry, I've been having heated gamer moments over Niki here. Zeri, Monica, and I head out, making sure to take our sweet-ass time down every step on the stairwell. We've almost made it outside, and I'm starting to get worried. However, before the panic has a chance to start messing with my brain, I hear a notification. It's from Nat. She's left, heading back. We're good to go. I'll text Yuri. I compose a quick message to Yuri. Nat saw her go. We're on our way back. Very well. I will meet you there. We quickly turn heel and go back up to the club room. Fortunately, we all arrive at about the same time. Alright, so what's this about? There's something off about Niki. I'm sure you've all felt it. Everyone goes silent. This music really doesn't fit. Anything you've got, Monica, that can help us fill the void? I feel like this song is very fitting for this moment right now. I feel like this from Stray could be fitting. music doesn't change. I might just change the music.
I wasn't sure what I was feeling. I've never been very good with new people.
Same here. You already don't trust them? You shouldn't. Especially after the shit I've seen with her today. She is not to be trusted.
But it all started when she started coming here, didn't it?
More silence. Captain of the debate club strikes again.
Okay, fine. What's wrong with her?
We don't know. Bullshit, you don't know.
What do we know? We know that she seemingly didn't exist until after Ben deleted the nightmares. You think she came from that? You did say there was a voice, didn't you, Ben?
I think I'd remember it if it was hers. Besides, I erased them.
After I deleted everyone, there was something of them left.
But they weren't able to come back on their own. I suddenly start remembering all the nightmares. Been trying to repress these. However, something the mystery voice said one time stands out. I'm coming to their reality. That couldn't have been her. Could it? Maybe she's an agent of the nightmares. No, it's crazy. That's fucking crazy. I snapped myself out of it. I still see the girls debating it amongst themselves. Alright, listen. Everyone stops and turns to me. Where she may or may not have come from isn't the pressing issue right now. We have more pressing concerns. Like the fact that she's a fucking stalker and she went to your house without anyone telling her.
What's that supposed to mean? We think she's stalking us. Or at least Ben at any rate.
Fucking thank you, Monica.
How do you know? Didn't you find it odd that she just happened to find us together at the cafe, Natsuki? It's not that weird, is it? People take walks. What's the big deal? Then again, at the park when I was with Yuri. Don't forget, those were back-to-back for me. To top it all off, I was talking with Sari at her house last night, and I saw her come to my house. She did what? Okay, that's weird. Yeah, it is. On top of that, doesn't anyone find it odd that she always seems to make comments that make the rest of us uncomfortable? I can only speak to what I saw in the club, but I'm willing to bet that she said similar things when you were with Ben. Uh-huh. Yes, she did.
And after Yuri, I even asked her not to bring it up, yet she let it slip anyways.
Wait, you did? Why?
I knew being put on the spot like that wouldn't have been great for you.
Thank you. Okay, but why us? She trying to get close to Ben or something? I mean, it seems like she's already following you. Not to mention, she always looks to you in club discussions. Even her poem was given to you. It was also about a desire of hers. Or an obsession. Not to mention, she comes with him to the club every day. Yeah, seriously, what's up with that?
She's always waiting for me outside my classroom. It's like clockwork. Every day this week.
You didn't mention that part.
Sorry, this is just overwhelming. Confusing. That shit insane. Plenty of descriptors I could use. Just as I'm wrestling with what to say next to the expectant girls, I hear something that makes my heart stop. The door just opened. How did I know that was gonna happen? We all turned to find the woman of the hour standing before us with a puzzled look on her face. Confrontation time. No, we don't run. This is our room. This is where we make our stand. This is where we tell her to piss the fuck off. Let's do this.
I forgot something in here. What's going on? I thought the club was done for the day. Oh, we were just... Ben, what is this? We had something we needed to... I didn't ask you. Ben?
There was something we had to discuss.
Something, huh? And what would that something be? Clearly it's something I'm not supposed to know about since you tricked me out of the room. Listen, Niki, it's not like that. You shut up! This was probably your idea in the first place. Getting jealous of your man, bitch? As if you have any claim to him. Hey, watch it. Oh, like you're one to talk, you lolly brat. The hell did you just call me? Can we all just relax a little? Oh look, the human statue speaks. Find a backbone in the bathroom last time? Well, it's still open for when you run out of steam. I'm sure the sinks will welcome you back. What are you doing? Why are you saying these things? Me? What am I doing? What about you, you sad little whore? I bet he was with you, wasn't he? I should have guessed. Aren't you the one that said we were friends? So what is this, friend? So you're the kind of person that lies to your friends, is that it? No, Ben deserves better than you. All of you act all high and mighty. You've got this all figured out. It's going to end one day. This pretty little world you think you've built up will blow away. Your precious little poems, lost to time.
My boy? You just gonna stand there and take that? I would have said something. It's time you fucking turn this around on her. Like, really, what was that? Why didn't you say anything, boy? What the actual hell is wrong with you? You're just gonna sit there and take that? The room is silent as the grave, save for Yuri and Sayori's sobs. I don't even know how to process that. I've had to since about midnight, so yeah. This is the moment where he should have snapped at her. After everything they just discussed, this is the moment where he should have snapped at her. This is the moment where he should have confronted her about everything she's been doing. Turn this shit around on her. Put her on the goddamn back foot for once. This should have been the climax of the chapter. Where did that outburst come from? Sure, we did trick her, but that tirade was born out of pure hatred and rage. Yeah, because that's all she is. She's trying to tear you guys apart. That's all there is to it. And it was directed mostly at them. She never said anything to me directly. Like I said, she lives on this shit. She feeds on this. This is all there is to her life. She genuinely believes she's in the right doing what she's doing. She genuinely believes that she can do no wrong, but she doesn't realize that she's the fucking problem. This should be the moment where they all collectively decide, no, she must go. Why does she hate them so much? Ben. Monica's soft voice pulls me back to our current clusterfuck. She's holding a sobbing Sayori while Natsuki is doing her best to steady Yuri, despite the height difference. Girls, I want the three of you to come to my place tonight. My dad. Tell him it's a mandatory school project and I need you. Okay. Wait, 3? Monica looks at me with a somber expression. You think this is my fault? Of course not. But her anger is clearly for us and not you. But I didn't ask for this. I know you didn't. You also didn't have to be on the receiving end of that. I think we need a night to sort through this together. I promise we'll talk tomorrow. As Monica ushers Sayori out, Natsuki follows with Yuri. Monica sets a key on the desk. Please lock up when you leave. I slump to the floor as I hear the door close. Fucking bitch! Why the hell did she do that? What did they ever do to her? Dig my fingers into my temple. Why is this happening? Because you didn't stand up for yourself. Because you didn't call her behavior out for what it is. That's why this is happening. You know what you gotta do, boy? You gotta be a man. You gotta call this shit what it is. Thought things were going well. Why is it all going to shit again? Then again, the nightmares told me that this was my fault. Made a promise I couldn't keep. I was the one who brought her here. Even after we agreed to not bring anyone else to the club. Monica said we had a delicate situation here that someone new couldn't understand. I barely managed to put things back together, and what's the first thing I do? Go off and fuck everything up again. I don't know how long I stayed on the floor cursing myself. Eventually I realized I had to leave before a janitor came and ripped me a new asshole. I locked the door like Monica asked and pocketed the key. I walk home in a haze, replaying all of my recent failures. Eventually make it back home and stumble up to my room. I simply sit on the floor and stare at the wall. I don't think I'll be getting any sleep tonight. Not like I deserve any anyways. I jolt awake in a panic. Uh-huh. This has to be a wake-up call for this guy. This Niki character is very emotionally manipulative. She's trying to break up the club. Try to distance everyone from our boy so she can have him all to herself. That's what this is about. And it's fucking disgusting. She's taking advantage of him. She's taking advantage of all of them. Makes me sick. Ben's house, 12:10 p.m. Hell? Where am... Oh, right. Floor. I managed to fall asleep after all. Maybe my brain wore itself out. Try to sit up. Ow. Damn it. That's what you get sleeping on the floor. My line. My back feels like it got hit by a truck. I hobble downstairs and into the kitchen. I should probably do breakfast. Fuck it, I'm not really hungry anyways. Oh, trust me, if you want to hear me railing against Niki, just rewatch the rest of the stream. Up to this point, holy shit. We should not be in this moment right now. My boy here should have called Niki's shit out for what it is when she doubled back to the room. After we pulled our little stunt. So I knew she fucking would. This mod operates like clockwork. And seriously, I am so fucking pissed at what just happened with Niki in the club room. You know, after she found out about our deception and nobody called her out on anything that we had just talked about. Like, that was the fucking moment that she needed to be confronted. That was the moment that that bitch needed to be called out. So, yeah. My boy here needs to learn to be a man. And call her behavior out for what it actually is. Kinda hoping that if I somehow manage to sleep, things might be a little clearer. No such luck. I glance over at the clock on the microwave. 12:15 p.m. Guess I crashed harder than I thought. Oh well. It's Saturday. The club might be trashed, and all of my friends got a sweet spot on the firing line thanks to me. I guess it's technically Niki who pulled the trigger, but it was me who gave her the gun and the ammo. This is gonna be a fun day. Feels like old times. Just as I'm slumping into the kitchen chair, bracing for the long haul, I hear someone knock on the door. Come on. I swear to God, if this is some salesman or something, he's gonna wish he skipped this house. I honestly don't care right now if that's fair or not. Shit happens. Just look at this mess. I open the door half-cocked to find... Monica? Hey. What are you doing here? She's your girlfriend? Can't a lady say hi? What do you mean? I told you I was coming. Did? It's at this moment I realize I have no earthly idea where my phone is. Sorry, I guess I misplaced my phone. Ben, it's there. Monica points over to the couch. My phone is on the floor next to it. Oh, there it is. Must have tossed it aside when I came home. In my defense, I wasn't really thinking too clearly. Thanks. You can come in. Monica sits down on the couch and I go to pick up my phone. Sure enough, I have to open it to find a couple of unread texts from Monica. Good going, dipshit. Sorry about the phone mishap. It's okay, Ben. A lot happened yesterday. That's why I want us to spend some time together. I still love you, Ben. You know that, right? For yesterday, I don't know what I know. It's like everything I do is wrong, so maybe I don't know anything. Ben, please don't say that. It's not true, and you know that. That's what you said about things last time. And look where it's gotten me. Things are even more complicated now than they were. Ben, seriously, this is nothing like that. Please stop putting yourself down like this. Kind of hard not to right now, Monica. That's why I'm here. We haven't had a chance to talk about this yet, so let's do that. Alright, give me a few minutes. Of course, Ben. Grab a swimsuit. Wait, what? Swimsuit? Excuse me? Yep. What does that have to do with anything? She flashes me a wink and a smile. Okay. Sure. I go upstairs and try to make myself presentable to go out. Still pretty unsure about how to feel. I mean, Monica came here, so that means things aren't ruined between us. Yeah, I would certainly hope not. What about the others? What the hell do I do about Niki? Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Monica came to talk, so let's talk before jumping to more conclusions. I'll come down to see Monica in the same spot. Ready? Mm-hmm. Great, let's go. Monica grabs my hand and we proceed outside after locking the door. Before we get very far, though, Monica stops in her tracks and turns to me. Could do with a comma right there. Oh, can I use the bathroom really quick before we go? Sure. You want me to wait out here? Yeah, that would be great. Alright, here's the key. Oh, and here's the club key from yesterday. Right, thanks. Sorry for saddling you with that. Yeah, it'll be fine. Monica takes both keys and heads back inside. she asked me for a swimsuit. Alright, have a good night, Omega. Thanks for hanging out and listening to my mad ramblings against Niki. I look up at the sky. Why she asked you for a swimsuit? It's pretty fucking obvious, mate. Either you're going to the beach or going to a pool. I guess if swimming's on the agenda, it's a nice day at least. My sky gazing is quickly interrupted by Monika's return.
Okay, I'm ready. Thanks for that.
Good thing. Did you lock up?
Yeah, I got it.
Thanks. I put my key back in my pocket and take Monika's hand as she leads the way.
So, Ben.
Huh?
About yesterday. I know none of that was your fault.
Let's say music seems a tad loud, so I'm gonna turn that down.
In hindsight, I realize I should have handled that differently. Leaving you with everyone like that wasn't fair to you. I just thought that since Niki's outburst revolved around you, it'd be easier for me to deal with it if you weren't there. But I didn't think about you. Niki